Hi everyone, this is Rob here. I'm going to tell you guys a story that happened yesterday when I was shopping with my mom at the grocery store after work. Me and my mom were just picking up a few things. I had a few things of my own because I had money at the time, and she was picking things up for herself. Same reason. We were just sitting there picking up groceries, we're getting stuff done, and we're at the cashier's line, I almost lost my mom trying to find her because, she's short. We get to the cashier place. We're waiting in the line. Guy does his stuff. Mom gets her stuff done. Well, not really around the time, but as the guy was bringing up my mom's, items, we heard this woman and this male, they come in and they start yelling after this guy who honestly was actually minding his own business. In my opinion, he wasn't doing anything wrong. He was basically stating his opinion on something. He probably was trying to relieve a little bit of stress by going to the store, probably buying a box of Pop-Tarts, probably a couple of beers or whatever, that type of thing, for, you guys that shop around. You should shop around. He was in line too. He was actually next in line after this individual. But believe it would have been a shipmate. I don't know. We're talking about something. They're trying to, relieve stress, So I'm going to talk to people in the line, I say, hey, what's up, man? How are you doing? My name's Robbie, blah, blah, blah. But everyone gets all, so the female comes in and starts asking him if he was talking smack. And then, argument escalated. The argument escalated to a fight. The fight got worse because then the husband of the girl in question started, wailing on this guy. Now, what the victim was actually doing was deflecting the blow of whatever, at least reflecting it from a different standpoint, which is actually something basic. He wasn't trying to hit her, he wasn't trying to hurt her, he wasn't trying to, touch her at any way or form, wasn't trying to assault anybody in any way or shape or form. Then the bigger male, who happens to be the husband of the girl, starts wailing on him and starts saying, don't touch my wife, don't touch my wife. Now, here's the thing. This all escalated over some comments after they left the line and they got their stuff and they left and went in their car and they put their stuff away. Now, from this standpoint, these people were not, the people that were the victims were not actually doing anything but just talking. They could be talking about something, you can make a sneer, a small comment here and there, and you're fine with that. I can say, someone who walks out of the grocery store line and says, I can do better. I can go with just a Super Value or Farm Fresh or the food line across the, and Southern Shopping Center, and it wouldn't matter. Because honestly, you have choices of where you want to shop at. And this lady decides to hear this, came in, confronted the male, or the two individuals, and started assault, verbally harassing them. Now, if I were the husband, the first fucking thing I would have done was, one, I would have tried to get her away from the store. That's the first thing. But he failed at that. Oh no, he had to follow his wife into the store again because, this guy and this guy, they're saying shit about me, blah, blah, blah. No. You don't fucking go around there. That shows that you have an ego problem. So, at first, failing to do that shows that he also has an ego problem. And I don't care. If you're the guy that fucking, put fisticuffs to these two innocent individuals that didn't do anything except for maybe a little small comment, not about you, maybe they're talking about their own wives or their own girlfriends or the nearest frat party, or when's the next time they're going to be going out to sea, or who they're going to be sleeping with when they go to Hawaii. I don't fucking know. I don't care. They were not making comments directly at you. They weren't making comments on your person or on your personality. If you embarrass yourself in public, that you have to live with. You cannot change that. You cannot. I cannot change the fact that I have an anger problem. I cannot change the fact that I have depression. What I can change is my attitude towards people. I can change my attitude towards everybody else in this whole world. I don't give a fuck about what people say about me as a person. I don't care what people say about me behind my back, because it doesn't really matter. What matters beyond all of this is that I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm still alive to breathe another day. I am still here to see another day. I'm here because I'm allowed to be here. I'm not here for your amusement. I am not here for your entertainment. But when it comes to this, I don't care what you think. When you do things in public and people see it, doesn't matter. You got yourself videotaped on a close-circuit camera. Now, if cops are looking for you, not my fault. You're a dumbass. You should have said this. You should have done this way before you even started going into the store, way before you even got into the building. If your idea of, going to, $5 food, which is like a grocery store, subsidiary, Hannaford, whatever, go to the grocery store, you pick up your things, and you just go. You pay off your items, and you go home. Or you go to the next store that you're going to be going to pick up some more items. I don't care. You don't go out there and start talking about how this guy, he's being mean to me, or he's being an asshole, or blah, blah, blah. People talk. That's what we get a mouse for. We can talk about anything. We can talk about the fucking weather. We say this is, this weather is cold as a bitch. You might have heard of, that girl is a cold-hearted bitch. No, he could be saying, the weather could be cold as a bitch. And the thing is, when you start having an ego problem, where you have to confront, something, how do you let the comments roll off your back? Let them roll off your back. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you say that you don't like the Detroit Lions, or the Detroit Tigers, or the Detroit Red Wings. I say Red Wings. I have Elmer Fudd thing. The Red Wings. Okay? God damn, I'm so retarded. Anyway, you don't have to worry. I don't have to worry about that. You can talk shit about anything. You can talk shit about me. You can say, Rob, you're a fucking asshole. You should have confronted people on YouTube. You should have brought this shit on YouTube. Guess what? I have. I've been thinking about this whole fucking thing all day today. At work, I talked about it. When I took a nap, I fell asleep and rethought all the things that I could have done to prevent that situation, or what the route I would take if that situation were to occur again. Same two individuals, same time, same place. And I kept replaying it in the back of my head and trying to rewrite what I would have done and to defend those two men. Those two helpless men who didn't do a goddamn thing. Here it is, this stupid woman and her stupid blockheaded husband. They want to fight in a fucking grocery store? I'll tell you this. What you have done, and I'm not doing this over here on YouTube just for fun, but you could have gotten arrested for that. But I'm hoping that you do get arrested for this, because this is fucking bullshit. It's a bullshit reason to fucking assault somebody. Oh, he's making comments, or supposed comments, or whatever. They weren't even talking to you. They weren't even talking about you. They could be saying something totally different. It doesn't matter. These people are innocent. They haven't said anything to you that would offend anybody. Now, knowing that you have done this shows me that you have no intellectual capacity whatsoever to ever, go out there and just help out somebody, just tell them, I'm sorry, I didn't mean this, or whatever. No, you walked away thinking that you did justice. You did not. You could have confronted them, and you should have let it roll off your back, and you should have let it go. That's it. And what was the harm in those comments that would have fucked you up? Why would it break your heart for someone to make a comment about you? You have a husband. Let him be the ultimate commentator. Your children should be the ultimate commentator. Your family should be the ultimate commentator. But the real ultimate commentator in everyone's lives is the person that owns the body that's being commented on. I can call my dog a little bitch. But the fact of the matter is that he doesn't allow it to get to him. Fuck. People are stupid. So, anyone who has an ego problem needs to get fixed. Quick. I don't care who you are. When you have an ego problem, do the whole world a favor and off yourself. We don't need it. We don't need too much ego. We already have enough. And you think this is going to step back, and I'm hearing in the back of, somewhere in the crowd that's watching this video, this guy is saying something that people are actually setting themselves back 300 years. Yes, people. Not black people, not Asians, not Hispanics, not whites, not Inuits, not Native Americans, not Hawaiians or Polynesians, not Australians, whatever, or Canadians, or whatever. Whoever's watching this video. You're setting yourself back 400 years. You're setting your whole family back 400 years. You know why we can't get over this history thing? It's because motherfuckers, like all these individuals that are egotistical in their own little right, should fucking fuck off. Do a world a favor. If you have a problem with somebody, you confront them about it. If they don't do anything about it, you fucking block them. You block them out of your existence. I don't mean killing them or anything, you just block them out. Ignore them. You don't need to hear what they have to say. You don't need to see what they have to see. Like I said, people can talk. That's what we're getting miles for. That's why we have made language. To communicate. And I'm communicating right now. For all these stupid ass idiots out there that want to start, commenting and berating this video and rating this video so down, so the red bar is actually much more bigger than the green bar ahead, fine. You have your opinion. I'm not going to let it hurt me. But same thing can go on YouTube. For anybody, people who have problems with everybody. Doesn't matter. Let it roll off your back. You know why people don't like drama? Because they try to avoid it. And when you create drama, you're the one who's actually being blamed for it. But people like them who have these egos, their heads are swollen and everything, you need to wake up. You need to wake up, smell the coffee, stop drinking the dumbass Kool-Aid, stop, feeding yourself fucking corn syrup, and listen up. You need to wake up ASAP. This whole fucking planet does not revolve around one person. It doesn't even revolve, I should say, any person But who controls your life is yourself. And I'm only motivating you to control yourself. If you lose control of your own mind, if you think everything's justified by punching somebody or something, then you need to wake up. I don't care if you have to talk shit about someone on the internet, it doesn't matter. You have a right to your opinion. But once you start making this as a violent affair where we have to go, one-on-one with somebody and you have to punch them and kick them and yell at them and scream at them, it only makes things worse. That's all you're doing is making things worse. You haven't done anything anywhere for anyone. I'm giving you a benefit of the doubt, people. You want to set yourself back and your whole family and your whole, extended family down the line to the matter 300 or 400 years. Go ahead, you make my guess. Be my guest. Because you know what? You're not going to ruin my life. Now, if I was in that situation, same situation as I was beforehand, I'll tell you what I would have done. To the male, I would try to keep him out of it. That's it. I would have said, I'd try to keep myself out of it, and I would try to keep my wife, my girlfriend, whatever, out of that situation. We don't need that. We seriously don't. Now, since we failed to do so, since we're going to get to the point of violence, let's go ahead and start off this. If I was in that same situation where I was, and in the same line that I was yesterday, here's what I would have done. Instead of watching the man, the big, tall, block-headed bucktard beat on this innocent man, and this woman to beat on this innocent man, here's what I would have done. The first thing is, I would not go against the woman. Striking a woman is not my thing. I will only strike when provoked. Provoked to do so on the whim of defense. If it is my last survival tactic, I will fucking hurt somebody. I will subdue them the way that they should be subdued. If they do not cooperate, they will be killed. Just kidding. They will be just put in a coma. Or will have a problem. Even if it means putting them in a concussion, it don't matter. It's still subduing a person that needs to be subdued. But here's what I would have done. I would have ran past the woman who had been busy with the other guy. I would have ran, hit the man in the back of the leg, right at the back of the knee. If it means running and drop kicking him in the back of the knee, so be it. If it means, stopping and axe kicking him in the back of the knee, so be it. If it means ramming my head into his spine, so be it. Here's what I've also would have done. If he didn't cooperate or didn't fall, or if he did fall to his knee or whatever, he'll have no reason to fight. Because now he's in pain. I would have told him to drop it. Drop whatever ego he has in there. And stop being angry and calm down. I would tell him to calm down. He doesn't cooperate, he gets kicked in the head. Point blank. does not calm down his wife, she will suffer the same fate. I will not be the one who's going to be aggressive. I will only be aggressive and violent when I feel there is a need. And this goes out for everyone who's out there. I'm saying this as a word of advice. Only use violence when it's your last surviving tactic. You don't use violence to fuel your ego. Say, hey, I beat up that guy over there. He should have thanked me. That's not a reason to be happy. You only say something, you warn them first. If they don't stop, and they start being aggressive, then you be aggressive. You use the same exact amount of aggression as they do. And when it comes to being in the street or in the grocery store, use your thinking skill. Look at the situation, find the problem, assess the solution, execute. That's it. That is what everyone should be doing in their lives at all times. Find a problem, assess the situation, execute.